5 unconventional horror games to play in October. These are games that don't necessarily fit into the typical horror umbrella, with really unique art styles or gameplay elements that I thought were just really fun. To start, we have Angel at Dusk. This one's a body horror bullet hell shoot 'em up, with complex H.R. Geiger-inspired art found in almost every element of the game. Everything from the enemies to the bonus pickups to even the UI have this brutal, grimy look that really complements the chaotic gameplay you typically find in this genre. But the best thing about this one is how your character levels up throughout a run. You can pick up these green items for experience points, and the weird bug thing that you're playing as progressively gets bigger and more terrifying. And it's pretty cool to have this visual progression as you play. Next up, we have Dead Letter Department, a horror typing game where you work for the Dead Letter Department, a section of the Postal Service that helps transcribe the addresses and other weird things on undelivered mail. The gameplay has you walking to your shift, starting up your PC, and typing what's highlighted on the scanned letter, but of course, it isn't always that simple. What would normally be a mind-numbingly boring job is quickly turned into a very unique horror story with multiple endings, randomized runs, and lots of really creative puzzles. Seriously, they squeezed every little challenge you could think of into this super simple concept. It's really good. Next, we have Anthology of the Killer. This one's an episodic Microsoft Paint adventure, with 9 episodes that slowly unfold the mystery of the killer. Each of these episodes are 15 to 20 minutes long, and they're all packed together inside of this launcher that you can explore in first person, which has its own share of bonus content, which is pretty cool. Despite its cartoony, kind of amateurish look, it has some really good scares and a lot of really funny moments. I was kind of surprised at how good this game was. One of the developers also made Space Funeral, that cult classic RPG Maker game, so if you like that, this is definitely worth a try. Next up, we have Navicula Metis, a first-person adventure game with this really cool concept where every character speaks an alien language, and it's kind of up to you to figure out how to progress. I love this game's grimy atmosphere, the weird characters, rusty environments, and even the menus have this gross, fleshy aesthetic that's really unique. It's a really great, underrated game, still has under 50 reviews on Steam, so if it looks like you might like it, definitely worth checking out. Last up, we have Split, a short psychological horror hacking game by the developer of Buckshot Roulette. Most of the gameplay has you communicating with your hacker friends as you attempt to gain access to something really ominous, and trying to figure out exactly what this group is attempting to do is half the fun of the game. Also, navigating the simulated command line tool really makes you feel like a genius hacker, especially if you don't have much experience with them. You can beat this one in about an hour, but it was still pretty fun. Definitely suggest checking it out. Anyways, I'm always on the lookout for more unconventional games, so if you have any suggestions, let me know.